everyone, it's me, Malaysia. So today's video is going to be about me grocery shopping. As some of you may know, I am vegetarian. It's actually a long story. So last year I gave up, at first I gave up everything but fish. So I was pescatarian. And then I would say maybe like 4 months in, I gave up meat altogether. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I felt better. I had more energy. And it's actually weird. Last year I wasn't really consistent with working out, so that could play into it. But I didn't lose weight. I actually gained weight, and then that whole thing, it's a whole nother story and things that probably contributed to that. But I'm sure with like a consistent diet and working out and being in like a good environment and being healthy mentally and emotionally, you could probably lose weight if you want to try this. I really hate when cars are stopped on the side of the road. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. It helped me feel better. Recently though, I have been eating meat just like a little bit. When I go out, because I go out sometimes, I'm invited out. When I go out, I automatically look for like a vegetarian option. And if nothing doesn't sound appetizing to me, then I'll look for a seafood option, specifically fish. And I won't really see much. If I don't see much, then I'll move to chicken. I will do chicken. And yeah, so I've been kind of slacking. And sometimes when I notice myself eating meat just like a little bit too much, I start to feel like sluggish, tired. I just don't feel good on the inside. So that's when I know that I need to go back to, eating only fruits and veggies. And I feel better again. It's literally like a mini detox. I do shop affordably. Mind you, I haven't gone grocery shopping for myself in probably 3 weeks or a month, and I still live at home. So I do eat the groceries that my mom buys sometimes, and she does accommodate me. She asks me if I need anything or want anything from the grocery store because she knows that I don't eat everything that the rest of my family eats. So I am thankful for that. So when I go, be mindful that I just haven't been to the grocery store in a long time. And most of the things that I get, it's meant to last you over the course of a few weeks. So you're not constantly buying this. And when I was very consistent about going to the grocery store, I probably went like once a week, and each time I went each week, I would get just like a handful of items. So it's not like you're buying this all the time and you're not spending this money all the time. So if you go grocery shopping already for yourself and you still eat meat, I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying right now. So yeah, I'm about to focus on the road, and I will talk to you guys when I get to the store. By the way, the stores that I mostly shop at are Aldi's. Aldi's is like my number one choice, like my number one go-to. And then I go to Giant Eagle. And then I go to, where do I go to? I also go to Target. Target has meatless options, and they're really good. I also go to Whole Foods. And then I also go to Trader Joe's sometimes. So I go to 5 different stores. Literally, it just depends on my taste buds and what I'm looking for. Like when I go to Trader Joe's, there's these ginger snap cookies and these oat and white chocolate cookies that I buy. So that's what I'll get from Trader Joe's. When I go to Whole Foods, I guess this really isn't grocery shopping, but I get my oils and my chapstick from Whole Foods. Both are organic. When I go to Giant Eagle, it's probably because I don't feel like going to Aldi's, or Aldi's isn't in the area at the moment, or sometimes like Giant Eagle just has something that Aldi's doesn't have, so I'll just go to Giant Eagle. And like I said before, Target has the meatless supplements or the meatless options. So yeah, I rambled. Alright, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, so I am here at Aldi. I know it's Aldi, but I say Aldi's. It's like, grammar wise, I guess I'm correct because I'm at Aldi's. It's like I'm saying, it's like Aldi's is Aldi as a person and I'm at their place, like their house. So am I correct? I don't know. But I'm at Aldi's. We're gonna just say Aldi's here. So I always keep a quarter in my car because sometimes I use my change. I don't anymore. I have a piggy bank at home, so I put all my change in there, but I keep a quarter so that when I do go to Aldi's, I can just whip it out and get my shopping cart and go. I also have a bag. They charge you for bags here, but I just bought the reusable bags. You can also bring your own plastic bags to use, but I like it. I'm starting to possibly maybe buy another reusable bag to keep in my car because sometimes I forget it at home, and sometimes like I'm already out on the go and then I remember that I need something from the grocery store, and then I'll go to Aldi's and then I don't have a bag with me, so I just carry everything. That's a lot of information, and that's how my videos run over probably like 15 minutes, and I do not intend for this one to run over 15 minutes. So I will see you when I get in. Alright, so I'm done with Aldi's. One thing I do want to mention is that when I go grocery shopping like this, in a sense, I do have a list, but that list is like everything that I normally would buy because I normally would eat all the time. Other things, like, it's just a general idea. Like if I want to make pasta one day, I bought rice, things like that. I don't really have like a list. Now if there's like a specific recipe that I would like to try, then like of course I'm gonna go there with the list. But yeah, so next I am off to Target. A funny story, not really funny, but I noticed that like I was lacking protein in my diet as I became vegetarian. That's why like I kind of started eating meat again, because there are some times when I do lack that protein, and just to make sure that I do keep up with my protein, I rely on almonds. I eat almonds. I drink almond milk. I just bought almond cereal. I eat almond peanut butter. I also use veggies to supplement it. I eat salads almost every day, and it's like spinach. The leaf is spinach. I eat salads, and there's something else I do for protein. I can't really recall. Quinoa. I eat quinoa, and things such as that. But yeah, that's why I've kind of just been like relying on meat again, specifically fish and then chicken. So yeah, I'm about to go to Target to get my meat supplements. So bye. I stopped at the coffee shop. I wanted to go to my favorite coffee shop. It's not my favorite. Actually, right now it is. Someone introduced it to me. It's called the Velvet Dog. And I like it. It's like small, intimate, whatever. But because of like timing, I just don't feel like driving out there. I don't know, maybe I'll go one day this week. But when I go to Trader Joe's, it has to be like, oh, the timing, like, oh, I just happen to be in the area, let me go get my favorite cookies, or like I really have to be craving those cookies. So if I go to that coffee shop sometime this week, I'll probably go to Trader Joe's and get my cookies, but it's not a must because I'm not really craving it. But I just stopped at Starbucks. I'm just gonna sit here maybe for like an hour and do some work. It's Sunday, so I really want to have like a set agenda for the week in terms of like my personal goals and everything. So yeah, that's what I am about to do. I may go to Giant Eagle after. The same thing with Trader Joe's. It's not really a must. If I go to Giant Eagle, I will get chickpeas, but I could have gotten those from Aldi's, so it's not really a must. I would probably get chickpeas and probably look for more meatless supplements. The Target I went to did not have my meat supplement, but maybe Whole Foods has it, and Whole Foods is across the street. So maybe, actually, I think I will go to Whole Foods after I get done with Starbucks. So I will see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, so like I said before, because I didn't find that many meat supplements in Target, I'm going to go to Whole Foods, which more than likely they're expected to have. I really didn't feel like stopping, but I need some oil, and I know that once I run out, if I don't have it, I'll be really annoyed with myself because I was lazy and I didn't do what I should have done. And then also same with like my meat supplement. Alright, so that's me going grocery shopping. A few pointers. As I mentioned before, I have not gone grocery shopping in like a month, so I needed to re-up on a lot of items. So I'm not spending this much money every week, every 2 weeks, probably ever if I'm consistent with grocery shopping. Because of today's success, I probably won't go grocery shopping next weekend, and maybe have to get just like a few items in 2 weeks. Most of the things that I did buy today were things that could be cooked and meal prepped. Like I said before, I don't really eat out. I have to be invited to eat out. But unless I'm craving something, I don't really eat out. I don't really enjoy it. There are some good restaurants in Cleveland, so like sometimes I will go out and like I will treat myself. I do take myself out to dinner and stuff sometimes. But as I said before, they rarely have vegetarian options. If they do, it's like 1 or 2 items, and like they're not really that good, or they don't really seem that appetizing. And then I would have to get a seafood, or I would have to get a chicken, like a poultry poultry is chicken, or a poultry option. So I don't really eat out. Plus, I actually enjoy cooking. I enjoy it a lot. So I kind of would rather just like stay at home and cook. Also, not going out to eat, you're saving a lot of money. Some people, they spend $75 within a week, or probably a week and a half just on food. So I'm saving a lot of money. I have many meals that I can eat from out of it. And plus, it's healthier. When you go out to eat, you don't really know what they're putting into your foods. So you should just really be mindful of that as well. That's something that I do take into consideration. Who's cooking my food, what's going in it, where does my food come from, all the whole nine. So that's very important for me. Even though I have those main places to grocery shop from, I don't go to all of them on my grocery shopping days. So like if I go to Target, it depends on like, well, what else do I need? Do I also need hair products? So I need to up on hair products. That's when I'll go to Target. If I go to Whole Foods, as you saw today, I needed more oil. So I decided to go to Whole Foods, and I found meatless supplements there. I also mentioned the thing about Trader Joe's, about how if I'm in the area, I'll stop and get the cookies, or if I'm really craving it, then I'll just go to Trader Joe's. But I'm not really craving it. And if you saw, I have 2 packs of mint cookies. Mint chocolate cookies are like my favorite right now. So yeah. Oh, another thing. I did have a lot of fruits. Well, not really. I didn't get any fruits because we already had some at home. My mom just went grocery shopping. Also, I did have vegetables, and not as much because we had vegetables from when my mom went grocery shopping, but I'm sure to like use my fruits and vegetables within a decent amount of time before they do expire. That's probably the reason why I go to the store probably every weekend or every other weekend, because your fruits and vegetables, they will go bad. Or like me, I do use them. So at least like for fruits, I try to have fruit in the morning and as a snack throughout the day to eat that. And then for vegetables, I use it for salads for when I go to work or school. I like to say school instead of work. And then for vegetables also, I like to make soup. So I get the vegetables and I cook them into something so they last longer. Again, meal prepping. So my food isn't really going bad as quickly as some may think when you shop for fruits and vegetables. And yeah, I think that's all I had to add. But yeah, that's how a vegetarian shops. Maybe I will do a video about me cooking, how I cook. I literally will sometimes just find whatever is in my cabinets, what's in my fridge, and I will put something together. I eat it, my family eats it. It's pretty good. I'm a good cook, I'm not lying. I used to cook for my roommates. I still live at home, so I'm thankful for that. And I do have like the option of not going grocery shopping and just eating what my mom buys. So this is a choice, but it's affordable for me. So I know that people think that it's expensive, but there's a lot that you can do with just a little. If I like Aldi's because it's affordable, but if I only shopped at Aldi's, I would still be okay with my diet. I would probably have to supplement more vegetables, more almonds and stuff to supplement that protein, but I would still definitely be okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. This is so weird because I haven't made a video in a very long time. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and like and subscribe.